What do you do when the world ends? Not in fire, but in hunger. Hordes of Hunger drops you into a crumbling world overrun by grotesque seaborne beasts. Civilization is gone. The land is stripped bare, and all that's left is you, Mirah. One fighter, one sword, and one impossible mission. Survive the onslaught and uncover the truth behind it. But this isn't just another roguelite with flashy combat and randomized upgrades. This game does something different, something deeper, and it might just be one of the most intense indie arena slashers you'll play this year. At its heart, Hordes of Hunger is a survival arena roguelite. Think Vampire Survivors meets Hades, but with much more control over your fighting style. You're not just choosing a weapon, you're building an identity. Maybe you're a nimble swordswoman, dashing through crowds and striking before they even react. Or maybe you're wielding a massive hammer, turning the battlefield into rubble with every swing. The loadout system lets you mix and match weapons, special attacks, and stat boosts to create builds that feel distinct every time. The game throws you into a variety of 3D arenas, each one packed with choke points, breakable walls, and elevation that actually matters. You're not just slashing, you're strategizing. Each run ramps up with escalating enemy waves, and every level up offers new abilities to shape your build. Firestorms, lightning strikes, defensive wards, resurrection contracts. You build your power run by run, with real tactical weight behind each choice. The enemy design is no joke. These aren't mindless mobs. The hordes vary not just in strength, but in behavior. Some swarm, some corner. Others disrupt your movement. It keeps you constantly adapting, and the game doesn't hold back. From the first 5 minutes, it makes one thing clear. You're outnumbered, you're overwhelmed, and you're expected to rise to the occasion. Each arena you unlock brings new quests and challenges. One moment you're defending a ruined castle. The next, you're back in the bones of your village. And in between the carnage, there are secrets, optional objectives, rescue missions, and new characters that start to fill in the blanks about what's really happening. That brings us to the narrative. And this is where Hordes of Hunger truly sets itself apart. Most roguelites keep story and gameplay separate. This one doesn't. As Mirah, you uncover a mystery in real time. A guilt-ridden father, a blood-stained cook, a prisoner who doesn't want to be free. These aren't just flavor text, they're voiced. They evolve, and they connect. The more you survive, the more people you rescue. And every choice you make adds a layer to the story unfolding beneath the chaos. It's not just about surviving wave after wave, it's about understanding why you're fighting at all. If you're someone who loves games like Soulstone Survivors, Slay the Spire, or Curse of the Dead Gods, but wants something more grounded, more brutal, more narrative-driven, Hordes of Hunger hits that sweet spot. It doesn't hand you victories, it demands growth. And it rewards creativity, not just with stronger builds, but with story, world building, and emotional payoffs. So, are you ready to take up arms and stand against the hunger? Hordes of Hunger isn't just about killing monsters. It's about facing the dark tide and becoming something stronger than fear. If this sounds like your kind of game, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more roguelite discoveries, and drop a comment.
I need to reclaim the food from the judge. The bastard hung it high up, out of reach. I need to find a way to bring it down. All right, quick now, before he notices. What was that verse about? Songs to choose from. songs to choose from. Song. did you tell me? What happened?
I bought you some time, child. Use it wisely.
How? Never mind. Thank you. What is that? I should take a closer look. A child in a place like this.
Mirah, you've returned. How was it out there?
I reached further than the last time. Still not far enough, though.
Don't worry. You will find the Guardian. We believe in you.
He's not the only one.
I know. You will find both of them. Come, let me tell you a story.
Let's try something new this time. Verse about? Verse about? Song. Let's think. To reclaim the food from the judge. The bastard hung it high up, out of reach. I need to find a way to bring it down. What was it? That song. All right, quick now, before he notices. verse about? Remember. Let's sleep. Song. What was that verse about? song. Song.
Come, let me help you.